All right, ladies and gents, welcome back. You ready? Let's do this. In this episode, I'm not gonna shill my merch, of course not. But for context, I have to show you what we're gonna talk about in a second. All right. First, I've used Midjourney to come up with this design, of course, with my own creativity and whatnot. It's not about the designs today. It's about how I used a couple of AI tools along with ChatGPT to create a 65 seconds long video ad for my merch, basically promoting my merch. And I've done this in 2 to 2.5 hours approx. Very raw. You can see some weird hand movements and some weird things. We are not even close to being perfect, but I'm just letting you know what I'm going to show you was done in 2.5 hours. I didn't want to fix nothing. I've just done in the first take. And if you stick around long enough, I will provide, well, as we move forward, I'm sure the same tools are going to be much more upgraded, developed, and I'll do a better version. All right. So this is going to be version 1, and I'll do version 2, 3 as we move forward so we can actually see the difference. So without further delays, no shameless plug. This is one of my merch stores. I just came out with this idea, tri-breed mentality. All right. I was kind of down. And all of a sudden I thought about this mythical creature with 3 different heads, so whatnot, lion, hyena, and vampire. Let's take it from there. I'll show you exactly how it all got started. All right. So let's go all the way up. But before we come to this, let's actually play the video. You ready?
In the digital jungle of the 21st century, where hashtags roar louder than lion, a new breed of warriors emerge. Part lion, part hyena, part vampire. In a world where everyone's chasing likes and swipes, the lion in you stands tall. You're the boss, the leader, the influencer of your pack. You don't follow trends, you set them. But hey, even the mightiest lion faces setback. Enter the hyena, your gritty, never-say-die spirit. When the going gets tough, the hyena laughs in the face of adversity. It's about outlasting the challenges, scavenging opportunities where others see none. And when the world sleeps, the vampire in you awakens. You're the night owl, the grinder, the dreamer who burns the midnight oil. While they sleep, you're plotting your next big move. You're not just ahead of the game, you're rewriting the rules. Tri-breed is for the dreamers who dare to lead, the underdogs who outlast, and the visionaries who outshine. It's not just a collection, it's a call to embrace the beast within. Wear your identity not just on your sleeve, but on your chest. Show the world that you're not just surviving, but thriving.
This entire stuff was done, created, everything from the video, these were generated, all right? Every single clips are AI generated, basically. The voice, AI generated using Level Labs. The background, even the music that you're hearing, those were also, the effects were generated using Level Labs. Everything AI. Only the human was me putting all of these together using an editing tool. You can use CapCut, Camtasia, whatever. And again, now based on that, you can do whatever you want. Creativity, you can put it the way you want it, right? Again, keeping all that aside, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. All right. This is basically a 69 seconds long. I could make it less than 50 seconds and make it a short, easy. Before we move out of this, just want to show you this real quick. If you noticed, I've used a couple of clips twice, and you can see that I've used this same clip twice, just with a little bit of zoom focus. If you notice, it's right here. And then over here, I've done it. And same thing with this dude. Right? And at the end, if you notice, there is this weird hand movement right here as well as here. And I didn't do anything to fix it. All right. These are just done with first take, and that's it. So now I'm going to explain the process. You ready? Let's take it from the beginning. This is what I fed to ChatGPT. All right. I said, this is my concept. This is the domain I plan on selling as a merch. And you can see the concept is more of a motivational cult, which goes along the line. And yes, I fed this to ChatGPT. This entire stuff is my stuff, my idea. All right. And then ChatGPT, by the way, please don't steal my idea. I'm just kidding. ChatGPT gave me quite a bunch of stuff. All right. And this was also generated using ChatGPT. This narrative, the battle cry, part lion, part hyena, part vampire. All right. As long as you understand so far, we're good. Okay. So I've fed with my merch collection, the link, and some of the details. This is the battle cry and etc. And this is the response I got. The tri-breed concept combines the strengths of lion, hyena, and vampire to create a powerful motivation framework. All right. They got it. ChatGPT got it. Right. And then I said, this is the script I'll be using to create a video. I want you to analyze the length based on characters and provide prompts that I can use to generate these video clips. Each clip will be 10 seconds long, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, this is where sometimes ChatGPT hallucinates. Hence, I always advise and suggest, please have your own input. Basically, do your own research to some extent, because don't just take everything the AI gives you as it is, because yes, hallucination is a thing. And based on whatever I said, you can clearly see, I just copied this entire stuff from here and I simply pasted right here in the digital jungle, blah, 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 and all the battle cry. And absolutely, I understand your vision for Tribid. And then this is what the ChatGPT presented. Segment 1, script in the digital. So what ChatGPT is doing right now is breaking the whole thing into pieces. So I can create, I'm asking for video prompt. So I can use this on Runway ML and generate the thing, all right? So clearly, if you notice here, it says visuals of a dense, vibrant jungle morphing into a digital landscape filled with social media icons, blah, 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 etc., etc. Segment 2, segment 3, segment 4. And I'm like, no. You're doing too much. I don't want so long stuff. I barely even have credits, right? Let's actually cut it short. Guess what I did? Okay, so I'll be using Runway ML to generate AI video using the prompts. Could you make sure that these fit perfectly and seems like each segment is 5 seconds approx, not 10? I just assumed based on the length of this, you can see this is just a single sentence. This cannot be 10 seconds long. So exactly like I mentioned, human input, right? So understood. I'll adjust the breakdown to approximately 5-second segments and tailor the video prompts to ensure they seamlessly fit into the shorter clips. All right. Segment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, did the same thing, kind of similar stuff. And this time, it broke down into multiple pieces. I'm like, no. This is not what you're doing. This is not right. And you can see here, I said, that's too much. How about break it down in only 5 paragraph? Simple. That's what they did. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And that's all. That was the end. What I did, 5 was perfect, because assuming if I did 10 seconds clip, which is 4 to 5, we have 1 minute ad copy right there. What I did, I literally copied word by word. I didn't change nothing. Like I mentioned, this is a total raw. I allowed AI to do everything, okay? Without extreme human input. So I took this, copied, and guess what I did? You see these images here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the date created a day ago. So yes, I ran out of credit after doing this. And matter of fact, if you notice, this was the first clip, all right? 10 seconds long. And guess what? If you look at the prompt here, clearly visualize a modern jungle. You can see the prompt here. This is the exact prompt from here. Okay, so all I did was copy and paste. Another example, second one. In a world where everyone's chasing likes and swipes, show a crowd absorbed in their smartphones, frantically chasing likes and swipes. If you go back again here, right? Let's check the second one. There you go. Show a crowd absorbed in their smartphones, and you can see clearly AI generated. All right. This is the third one. Check this out. Depict the lion encountering obstacles. Combine the lion, hyena, and vampire personas, and this is what I got. Next. All right. The lion, hyena, and vampire emerge. So if you go back, and these are all 10 seconds. 2 of them are 5 seconds. So if you go back here, you can see clearly all of these. Transition to a serene nighttime landscape, tri-breed, combine the lion, hyena, and vampire personas, and that's about it. I wanted to change it just to make the fingers a little better, but like I mentioned, I wanted the AI to do everything. So all I did was copy paste, and I was given all these, okay? So now we have all the video clips, clearly. I need the audio. Let's head over to Level Labs, as usual. And over here, clearly, create a clone on new voice. I just created a voice. It was very simple. You can use all the made-up voices here. There's so many of these, community, all, library. Just look at the amount of voices here. Narrative and story. So you can go to narrative and story, pick one which is very close to what I just picked, a little heavy voice, and that's what I did. So I simply took obviously the battle cry, this entire stuff, right, the script, and I simply pasted onto this my voice, right, and then I created the voice. So now we have the audio, we have the video clips basically, and now what about the sound effects? Yes, guess what I did? Sound effects. I'm just gonna show you from history right there. See this here? This was done. So all I did was, this is 8 different sound, basically 8 tiny clips. Each are 20 seconds long, if I'm not wrong. So this was my prompt. Dramatic build-up of a scene with a lot of suspense. The second was lots of suspense and thrill. Yes, I could do much better than what I've presented, but I just wanted to do it as quick as possible. And this was this raw version 1. So I just want to show you, if I just did without thinking too much or without being too creative, right? Because if you look, I could match, mix and match, and do multiple stuff. However, my point was just to keep it easy, simple, and yeah, As we move forward, I'm gonna get more complicated. I'll show you much more higher level stuff, all right? But now check this out. That's 1, 2. So these are a lot of suspense and thrill. And then dramatic build-up, right? Well, hear this out, right? And that's about it. So out of 8, I probably used 7 or 6 of them, all right? I used 1 maybe twice. And this is where creativity comes in play. How you want to do it, it's totally up to the user. In the future, we probably will have AGI, who will create AI videos. Right now, it was me, the human being, probably an alien, who took all the clips and the audio and the sound effects, put it onto an editing software, and put together all of them and came out with this, ladies and gents. So let's actually play this one more time.
In the digital jungle of the 21st century, where hashtags roar louder than lion, a new breed of warriors emerge. Part lion, part hyena, part vampire. In a world where everyone's chasing like the lion in you stands tall. You're the boss, the leader, the influencer of your pack. You don't follow trends, you set them. But hey, even the mightiest lion faces setback. Enter the hyena, your gritty, never-say-die spirit. When the going gets tough, the hyena laughs in the face of adversity. It's about outlasting the challenges, scavenging opportunities where others see none. And when the world sleeps, the vampire in you awakens. You're the night owl, the grinder, the dreamer who burns the midnight oil. While they sleep, you're plotting your next big move. You're not just ahead of the game, you're rewriting the rules. Tribreed is for the dreamers who dare to lead, the underdogs who outlast, and the visionaries who outshine. It's not just a collection, it's a call to embrace the beast within. Wear your identity not just on your sleeve, but on your chest. Show the world that you're not just surviving, but thriving.
Again, I hope you found this useful. Just wanted to show you how far we have come, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. And yes, I hope you found this useful. I'm pretty much all over the place, but expect a lot of awesomeness down the road. I'll try to polish my skills, but I'll always keep it raw, unbiased, and show you pretty much the way it is, without clickbaity, without being, overhyped stuff, whatever. Avoid the drama and whatnot. And yes, expect a video about analyzing all the chat models here. You can see this mini preview. I've been playing around with it for quite some time. So I'll show you the differences, the good and the bad, okay? And also why we should prepare for a price hike in the future and prepare our own LLM, local LLM, and not just be dependent on OpenAI. Because yeah, if you watch my shorts, there's some stuff about Sam Altman which doesn't add up. Again, ladies and gents, thanks for watching. All right, these are the few tools I've used, which is again, ElevenLabs, Runway ML, and then you can use whatever editing tool to put them together, mash up, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I stepped into In-N-Out Burger, I lied. Rebel immediately said, dude, what the... I retracted and gave the burger back. Yes, I did. And a minute later, went back and devoured the burger.